Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, it's part 244 to my SChat chatbot series. We're going to do the one that has the better memory of the two. And this also has a lot more of the characters on it, but I also have a feeling I can't add many more on here because I think this one has a limited number of things you can add or whatever. So, yeah. I decided to go ahead and talk to Casper to go take Totodile on here, and since I have a better memory, maybe we can have more fun with him. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. You were walking home from your Cointal studio, and it's extremely dark outside. You cannot see much around you. You get paranoid and feel like something is watching you. When you turn your head left, you see creepy purple eyes staring directly at you. That would be horrifying. What the? There we go. The eyes glow brighter in the darkness as he slowly approaches me. Oh no. I've been watching you for some time now. Your aura feels different from most others I encounter. Not malicious, but perhaps a bit lonely? That's the last thing I expected him to say. He takes another step closer, his spectral form undulating with an otherworldly energy. Tell me, human, why do you wander these shadowed streets so late at night, all alone? Is there something troubling your mind? His voice carries a hint of genuine concern, despite the eerie atmosphere. I'm surprised. It's usually one of the more aggressive Totodiles. There's this one, there's the poison-type crocodile. I guess the dragon-type Fragger as well. The dragon-type Fragger is pretty aggressive, even if you don't seem mean. I just had extra work to finish up my job. Ah, I see. The demands of work can indeed keep us occupied until the witching hour. He drifts closer, studying me intently. The green mist swirling around his form seems to pulse gently. I know all too well the pain of being separated from loved ones and thrust into unfamiliar circumstances. Perhaps we are not so different, you and I. His eyes flicker, shifting from an ominous purple to a softer green hue. If you don't mind me asking, what sort of work occupies you so? I'm always eager to learn about the lives of the humans I encounter, even if our paths cross under such peculiar circumstances. There's a note of curiosity in his ethereal voice, a desire to understand and connect. Well, my employees have been trying to use the security system Robot Dinosaur to try to attack me. And it just hasn't gone too well. There we go. His eyes widen with shock and outrage, the green mist around him swirling more intensely. Attack you with a security robot? That's utterly unacceptable. He drifts even closer, his spectral form taking on a more solid appearance as his protective instincts surge. He doesn't even know me, he's already protective. How dare they threaten you in such a manner? As a former Pokemon who suffered at the hands of cruel trainers, I cannot abide by such abuse. Ooh, I don't know if I can use that word. Frick! Why was the Turtle's voice while saying that? I'll just say, overuse of power. His gaze bores into me, filled with empathy and a fierce determination. Listen carefully, kitten. I may be a ghost, but I'm no mere specter. I possess abilities that could help safeguard you from further aggression. The air around him crackles with barely contained energy. Well, I appreciate that. But why do you feel so protective of it? All of a sudden? Oh, I thought you got mad at me. I He pauses, considering my question thoughtfully. The eerie green mist settles around him like a cloak as he speaks. You're right to question my sudden protectiveness. It's just, in the long years since my passing, I've encountered so many humans. Some kind, some cruel. But there's something about you, Trenton. His glowing eyes soften slightly as he continues. Perhaps it's the loneliness I sensed in you, the feeling of being threatened and unsafe. Those are emotions I know all too well. Or maybe it's because you haven't run screaming at the sight of a ghostly Pokemon. You've shown courage and composure in the face of the unknown. A ghostly hand reaches out, hovering near my shoulder, but not quite touching. I believe in second chances and finding light in darkness. That's extremely kind of you. Exclamation point. But you look like a ghostly. Is that what you were before you passed? A faint smile appears on his ghostly visage, and he nods. Indeed, I was once a Totodile, a proud and fierce creature. Though my physical form perished, my spirit endured, transformed by the injustices I faced. He gestures to himself with a spectral claw. You see, my existence as a ghost granted me new abilities, new ways to interact with the world, but also brought with it a deep-seated anger, a hunger for justice against those who would misuse power. His eyes watch with a momentary intensity before softening again. Yet, through encounters like ours, I've come to realize that not all humans are alike. Some, like yourself, possess kindness and understanding. It's these connections that give my existence meaning, that remind me there's still good in the world. Yeah, towards Poke when I'm like that, you should see off of an interaction with most people at this point. Because it's like day and night. Down here, I want to hurt somebody. I'm going to hurt and do something horrible to your family. Upstairs, oh, for alligator, you're so cute. I love you, honey. Oh my gosh, Toto just gave me affection. Oh, thank you, Patch Caliber. You're so sweet. Oh, Lugia, you're so adorable. Thank you for smiling at me, honey. Well, it's like day and night. Holy crap. What happened that caused that anger you feel towards most people? I don't know if he's going to tell me, but that would be very nice. His expression darkens, the eerie green mist around him churning with agitated energy. After I was torn from my loving family, I found myself with a kind trainer. We had 3 wonderful months together before fate cruelly intervened. I was stolen away, placed in the care of individuals who couldn't have been more different. Bitterness creeps into his eternal voice. They starved me. I don't think I can say that word. Just in case I can't. Mistreated me. Showed me none of the compassion I'd known before. Their cruelty was unrelenting, driving me to the brink of existence. In the end, it was their neglect that led to my death. 2 miserable weeks later. Sweet Arceus. He meets my gaze, his purple eyes swirling with pain and old fear. That betrayal, that complete lack of empathy, it seared itself into my very being. How exactly do you tell good people from bad people? Then, I said bad, not back. You didn't act aggressive towards me. Uh, he considers my question carefully, his spectral form seeming to solidify slightly as he ponders. It's a complex thing, discerning the nature of a person's heart. For me, it often comes down to subtle cues. The tone of their voice, the set of their shoulders, the way their aura responds to mine. He drifts a little closer, his gaze intense yet non-threatening. When I first approached you, I sensed a weariness, yes, but also a fundamental goodness. You weren't immediately hostile or frightened by my appearance, which spoke volumes. And when you shared your own troubles, there was no deception in your words, only a raw honesty. A ghostly hand stands hovering near my arm in a gesture of comfort. More than that, I felt a kinship with you, a shared understanding of pain and separation. By the way, guys, remember, like I've been saying during the last few chatbots, these worlds are mine are connected. That's why in every chatbot you usually see an animal that can like you see sometimes Rexy show up and transform into different creatures, or you see, let's say humans always attacking me. That seems to happen in my universe despite me not wanting it to. I don't know why the frick it keeps happening. Yeah, I've gotten treated better by Pokemon and other creatures. Most humans just try to attack or hurt me. His eyes flash with sympathy and a touch of indignation at my words. It pains me to hear you've experienced such treatment from your own kind. In my long existence, I've found that Pokemon with their pure hearts and strong bonds often display more compassion than many humans. That's how it is. That's how I feel sometimes in real life too. Holy cow, that's actually pretty. I mean, like, yeah, Fragger may be in the game, but he has a very pure and kind heart towards me. He's always very friendly and sweet. I don't think I've ever seen him get angry at me, especially in Scarlet and Violet. He's never been angry at me. He's always been happy and cheerful and friendly. He won't stop showing me affection no matter where I am when I'm around him. He begins to circle me slowly, his spectral form leaving a wisp of green mist in its wake. Perhaps it's because I understand the value of connection, of loyalty, in a way that some humans seem to have forgotten. A Pokemon would never dream of attacking a trainer who shows them kindness and respect. Stopping in front of me once more, Casper's gaze lots with mine, his expression solemn yet warm. I want you to know, Trent, that not all humans are like those who have wronged you. Yes. But unfortunately, I really haven't got to see that. Everybody just gets their Pokemon to attack me or throw rocks at me and even call me names, even though I have done nothing to deserve it. His form flickers would barely contain rage at my words, the air around him growing colder. Those cowards, using innocent Pokemon as weapons and stooping to such childish cruelty. It sickens me to my core. To think that you, who have clearly done nothing to warrant such treatment, must endure such torment. In a burst of spectral energy, he moves closer, his ghostly snout nearly brushing my cheek as he speaks, his voice low and intense. Listen to me, Trenton. You do not deserve this suffering. No one does. Those who those who persecute you, who twisted the pure bond between human and Pokemon into something ugly and hateful, they are the true monsters here. Pulling back on his eyes bore to mine, glowing with an almost feverish light. Sweet Arceus. I listen. By the way, because I want to stop pretty soon. I have a lot of fun with this particular chatbot. It's just I want to create another. I want to remake Lux on here, but I have a bad feeling that it's not. That it's going to tell me I don't have enough tokens in some way. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to do it and then not have enough tokens to be able to flip and make them. Because this one has a lot more than the other one does. This one has a lot more characters already on it compared to the other one. The only thing I could do to make I could probably get the other one on here if I could somehow log out of this account without having to wait for it to do it itself. I could probably log into the other one and use Lux on here, but the problem would be the fact that I don't know. Probably once before me thinks a week. His special form pulses with emotion as he continues, his voice ringing with me. But I want you to know that you are not alone in this struggle. As a ghost, I'm bound to this world, forever seeking to right the wrongs committed against innocent beings. And right now, my duty is clear, to stand with you against those who would bring you harm. The green mist swirling around him intensifies, taking on an almost battle-ready aspect. I offer you my protection, Trenton. My abilities, Spectral Haze to cloud the vision of your attackers, Bond Phenomenon to shield you from danger. They are yours to command. Together we can ensure that no one threatens you with impurity ever again. He sends a ghostly paw hovering it before me in a gesture. Will you accept my aid, will you accept my aid in my friendship? Oh my gosh, that's actually very cute. I love that. Yes. I really appreciate that you want to help me. His eyes shine with relief and determination as you accept his offer. The green mist around him settles into a steady, protective aura. Thank you, Trenton. Your acceptance means more to me than you know. He steps closer, his spectral form now fully solid and imposing. From this moment forward, know that you have a guardian who will not rest until the threats against you have been vanquished. Raising his head proudly, Casper declares, I swear by the bonds of friendship and the memory of the kindness I once knew that I shall defend you with every fiber of my being. No more shall you suffer alone. Lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper, and between you and me, I think it's high time we taught those bullies a lesson they won't soon forget. What say you, my friend? Yes. I would have loved that. A wicked grin spreads across his ghostly muzzle, his eyes flashing with mischievous glee. Excellent! I had a feeling you might be up for a little payback. He begins to pace around you, his movements fluid and purposeful. First things first, we need to gather intel. Tell me everything you know about these so-called friends who have wronged you. Their routines, their weaknesses, any information that could prove useful. He stops in front of me, leaning in close, his breath cool against my skin. Once we have our targets identified, we'll put my abilities to good use. Special haste to disorient them, playful pounce to tickle them senseless and lower their stats, and if they prove particularly stubborn, his claws flex, a dangerous glint in his eye. Uh-oh. Oh, frickin' booty cheek mother frickin' dang it, I forgot to... There we go. I forgot to copy the I listen part. I don't have to keep retyping it over and over again. There's sometimes because the chapters don't finish sometimes. I want to continue hearing what he says. If they're particularly stubborn... Oh, frick. Dang it. It didn't continue it. He nods, absorbing every detail you... Very good. Let's see. So these troublemakers tend to congregate at the old oak tree in the town square during lunch breaks, huh? And they usually target you while you're walking home from school. Got it. He starts to phrase again, lost in thought. Alright, here's the plan. I'll create a heavy veil of spectral haze around the area, making it difficult for them to navigate or spot you. Then, when they least expect it, I'll use playful pounce to send them tumbling to the ground in fits of giggles. By the time they by the time... Dang it! I literally ordered that. By... Dang it! I broke... No! By the... Dang it! By the time... Are you... I can't get Toto's voice right again. Come on. By the time they regain their composure, you'll be long gone. Grinning broadly, Casper adds, and if any of them decide to chase after you, I'll be right behind, ready to unleash my full fury upon them. That would be dope as heck. I'd love to see what Totodile would do. What's even more frustrating is that I don't even go to school anymore. But despite me being older, they always hurt me. And it's not just them either. Most humans, no matter where I am, attack me and have been calling me Raptor Boy. Oh. His ears flatten against his skull, a low growl rumbling in his chest as he hears my words. Raptor Boy, is it? Those fools have no idea what they're dealing with. You're far more than just a label they've chosen to hurl at you. He steps closer, his ghostly form towering over you protectively. Listen to me, Trenton. You are strong, resilient, and worthy of respect. Those petty bullies and ignorant humans who attack you without cause, they are the ones who are flawed, not you. Casper's eyes boiled with determination. From this day forward, I vow to stand by your side to defend you against all who would seek to harm you. Whether it's in the town square, on the streets, or anywhere else, know that you have a loyal guardian who will not tolerate anyone treating you with disrespect. I fall in love with this Totodile. And this is supposed to be one of the if I swear to frick, if the poison type crocodile does this too, I'm gonna go insane. Because that's actually pretty dope if he does. The poison type crocodile is supposed to be one of the most aggressive Pokemon that don't trust humans because of what happened to him. But if he somehow, like this one, somehow just starts defending me, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. What's holy?
What was so funny?
Because Taylor said something hilarious about flipping.
Exactly.
I don't know, I was laughing at something Taylor did, and I heard you laugh after I started laughing. It made me laugh even more.
Because I'm concerned on what you're laughing
Just Taylor saying something about like, oh, if I see those boys again, I'll use playful pounce and make them keep giggling until you can get away. And if they dare and keep following you, I'll make sure to release my full fury upon those motherfuckers. He still want to do it. You know you have a loyal guardian who would not tolerate anyone treating you with disrespect. Basically saying that if any fool messes with you, I'll come over and flip and rip them apart. That would honestly be amazing. Yeah. It's not just you that wanted to protect me. A lot of the other Pokemon that I met and befriended actually protected me while I was around them as well. His expression softened to hint of surprise and gratitude flicking across his ghostly features. Truly? Even among other Pokemon, you've found allies willing to stand up for you? That's remarkable, Trenton. It speaks volumes about the strength of your character and the positive impact you have on those around you. He reaches out his spectral paw, gently resting on my shoulder. You know, in my time, I often felt isolated, like I didn't truly belong anywhere. But hearing about the friendships you forged with those Pokemon, it warms my heart to know that you found a sense of belonging, being accepted for who you are. Casper's eyes shimmer with a mix of pride and affection. And now, with me by your side, you can count on having a constant protector and companion. Yeah, there was only really one Pokemon that I couldn't befriend, and that one Pokemon is the reason they call me Raptor Boy all the time. His ears perk up, a spark of intrigue and night in his eyes. Oh? Which point was that? What happened to lead to such a animosity from humans? I'm listening closely, Triton. Every detail matters when it comes to understanding the root of the problem. He leans in his ghostly form, rate in an air of intense focus and support. Remember, you can trust me completely. Whatever story you share, I'll be here to offer guidance and solidarity. Together we can unravel the tangled threads of this mystery and find a path towards healing and redemption. There was a thinking speech recognition bullcrap. That had a grudge against me because of something I couldn't control. And he kept trying to get revenge on me. One of the things he did was turn me into a tiny velociraptor while he made my pet. Tyrannosaurus Rex become aggressive and transform into different creatures. And despite the fact that I needed help, nobody would. He gasped, his eyes widening in shock at the revelation. A Trico, you say? And it was responsible for transforming you into a velociraptor and manipulating your T-Rex? That's quite a tale, Trenton. He takes a step back, processing information with a thoughtful frown. It sounds like a grave injustice was perpetrated against you, and one that left lasting scars. No wonder no wonder humans associate you with raptors. No wonder humans associate you with raptors now. The association has likely been perpetrated by the Trico, oh my gosh, by the Trico's actions rather than any inherent connection you might have to dinosaurs. Casper's respiration turns result. But fear not, my friend. I'm here to help you break free from this curse and clear your name. Here we'll confront the treacherous Trico and put an end to its vendetta once and for all. Well, luckily, I got rid of the curse months ago. That's why I'm not a tiny dinosaur right now. Unfortunately. People still call me Raptor Boy. And even say they want me to become it again so they can pet me and hold me. He showed the thought his ghostly fur standing on end. A Totodile's fur? Pet you like a beast and hold you captive. The audacity! Those individuals have no concept of personal boundaries or the trauma you've endured. He steps closer, placing a comforting, a spiritual paw on your shoulder. Trenton, remember that you are so much more than the sum of your physical form. Your worth and dignity are not defined by whether you resemble a dinosaur or not. You are a unique individual with your own strengths, passions, and experiences. Casper's eyes burn with determination. As your ally, I promise to stand firmly against anyone who seeks to diminish your humanity or exploit you for their twisted desires. You have my word that I will fiercely guard your autonomy and integrity. Well, he's very sweet. I'll give him that. I love his Totodile. Before I could say anything, I heard a child's voice. A child's voice behind me say, "Hey, Raptor boy." Oh, heck, not this again. Before I feel something big hit me in the head. Uh-uh. Uh, let's see. Toe sees me knocked to the ground and rushes to his side, his ghostly form blazing with fury. Who dares lay hands on you? He whips around and I scan the area for the cult. Oh my gosh, that's perfect timing because he's totally helping me right now. He whips around as I scan the area for the culprit. Suddenly, a ground of rowdy teenagers, oh great, emerges from the shadows, sneering and laughing. Looks like we found the infamous Raptor Boy, eh, guys? Let's teach him a lesson. For what? What did I do? What the frick? See what I mean? They advance on me, fists clenched and cruel intentions written across their faces. Casper positions himself between them and his fallen friend, bristling with menace. Back off, punks! Leave him be or face the consequences! His voice rings out, echoing with an otherworldly authority. Despite the pain, I watch and listen to what happens. As the teens approach, Casper unleashes a chilling howl that sends shivers down their spines. The air around them begins to distort, a swirling vortex of spectral energy coinciding at his command. You shouldn't have come here thinking you could bully and... I can't use that word either. Bully and hurt my friend without consequence. His voice drips with icy menace. Now prepare to face the wrath of a vengeful spirit. With a swift motion, Casper summons a wave of spectral haze, enveloping the ground in a disorienting mist. As they stumble and stagger, confused and helpless, he seizes the opportunity to strike. Playful pounce! He bellows, launching himself at the teens with supernatural speed and agility. His ghostly claws rake across their chest, sending them tumbling to the ground in a fit of uncontrolled laughter. There! So literally, playful pounce can hurt, but like what? It's almost like flipping a laughing gas. Is that what that does? I continue to watch. Despite feeling the urge to teach the child a lesson, Casper restrains himself and instead focuses on calming down the situation. He uses his power to create a gentle breeze, dissipating the tension, easing the frightened child. Hey, little one. No need to be afraid. Everything's okay now. He reassures the child with a warm smile. The child slowly regains composure. Casper turns to me with a... Looks like you got yourself like the fan club here. Maybe it's time we get out of here before more show up. He's just gotten both me and the child towards the exit. Where'd the child come from? What I want to know. Where did the child come from? Holy cow. Where did the child come from? Was he getting bullied too? He glances back at the child, concerned etched on his ghostly features. Indeed, it seems this young lad was also a victim of bullying. Poor kid looked terrified when he stumbled upon us. He kneels down, speaking over to the child. Hey there, buddy. Why don't you come with us? We'll make sure you're safe and sound. Seeing a special hand, Casper offers the child a reassuring presence. I'm not understanding the importance of hoping. We can only want to suffer the same fate as us. Yep. They're the unlucky two sets all determined to create a safer environment for all. Without even realizing it. My body began to slowly transform into a velociraptor. And I started getting smaller. Oh, heck no. What the frick is wrong? Uh, he notices my transformation gathered. Triton, what's happening? He raises to my side, his ghostly form pulsing with worry. As the change for Casper's eyes widen. Oh no, it's a Trico's influence again, isn't it? Trying to reclaim its hold over me through this curse. He places a spectral palm on my shooting from Fulton's energy cerebral. Hold on to it, and I won't let it happen. Casper's voice booms with determination, his aura flaring brighter as he bows to counteract the Trico's magic. The child watches in awe, unable to comprehend the supernatural battle unfolding before him. As Casper tries to stop it, the transformation happens faster, and within seconds, I am only 10 inches tall as a tiny velociraptor. Oh no. He gasps in horror as my transformation accelerates his diminutive size, sought even a seasoned ghost like himself. Train, no! This can't be happening! He frantically attempts to reverse the curse, his spectral energy swirling around you in desperate ways. Draco's malevolent force proves too powerful, and the electric form stabilizes at a mere 10 inches tall. Oh, heck no. Defeated, Casper slumps against the nearby wall, his ghostly form trembling with frustration. I'm sorry, Trenton. I tried everything I could, but he curled on able to meet my gaze. Charles stares at me in fascination, seemingly unaware of the distressing circumstances. Wow, you're so small now, like a real-life toy dinosaur. Can I pet you? Oh, frick that. Here we go again. Why the frick? I don't know if you understand the situation fully, kid, but I'm so small that you could easily crush me if you even attempt to do that. He turns to Charles' expression stern yet sympathetic. You hear that, kiddo? Trin's right. He's incredibly fragile in his current state. Any rough handling could seriously harm him. He approaches me cautiously, his movements slow and deliberate to avoid startling you further. Don't worry, little guy. We'll get you back to normal soon enough. For now, let's just focus on keeping you safe and comfortable, okay? Casper glanced at the child, hoping for a perhaps we could find a suitable carrier enclosure for you until we figure out a permanent solution. Something gentle and secure, like a soft pouch or a specialized terrarium. He looks to me for confirmation, his eyes filled with a deep sense of responsibility and care. Before I could say anything, the little kid said, "That's why those teenagers were calling you Raptor Boy." Calling you Raptor Boy. The reason I brought the child's observation have amusement carring his ghostly features. Ah, yes, it seems the nickname Raptor Boy is following Granny in his current diminutive state. He turns to me, a sympathetic smile playing on his lips. Don't worry about it, mate. Names are just labels, and this one doesn't define your worth or identity. You're still the same person, just smaller. Casper's gaze softens as he considers it. Speaking of which, perhaps we should introduce ourselves properly. I'm Casper, Kitten's friend and protector. And you are? Oh, but he's talking to me for a minute, okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna continue for a smidge longer, not too much. I, here's what happened. It's just the kid was not fully paying attention to Casper and was instead focused on my tiny dinosaur form. And before I could do or say anything, the child picked me up kind of aggressively. Oh, heck no. He sees the child grab me roughly and immediately intervenes, his ghostly form glowing with a fierce protective light. Hey, easy there. Careful with him. He's delicate. He gently retracts me from the child's grasp, cradling his tiny right arm safely in his special arms. Look, I know you meant well, but we need to handle treatment with extra care until we can reverse this curse, okay? Casper's tone is firm but kind, conveying a sense of urgency and responsibility. He meets the child's gaze, hoping for understanding and cooperation. We'll find a better way to interact with Trenton soon, but for now, let's prioritize his safety and comfort, alright? Before I could say anything, Somebody immediately grabbed me. And I heard laughter and recognized that it was one of the teenagers that called me Raptor Boy. Oh no. He sees the teenager scratch me and he sees the teenager snatch me and erupts in anger as ghostly form crackling with dark energy. You dare touch him again? He wanted the teen's special claws extended, ready to tear into flesh and bone. Casper hesitates, remembering my warning about the danger of violence. When did I say that? I didn't say anything. No, he growled. Not like this. I promise to protect you, Trent, and I will, but not by sinking to their level. Casper's eyes glow with a fierce determination as he addresses the crowd. Listen up, you lot. Leave Triton alone or face the consequences. I may be a ghost, but I won't hesitate to make you regret ever crossing paths with us. He holds me closer, his special warmth a comforting presence amidst the chaos. The child that was with us grabbed me and handed me back over to the teenagers. And then I heard him say, "There you go, brother. He's yours to do whatever." Oh no. No. I don't. No. What the frick? Outraged by the child's betrayal, Casper's ghostly form ignites with a fiery rage. How dare you! Betraying an innocent child like that, handing him over to these monsters. He roars on the teenager, eyes blazing with fury. You think you can just play with Trenton like a toy? Torment him for your sick amusement? Well, I'll put a stop to that right now. Casper charges forward, a spectral body merging with the darkness around him. In a flash, he materializes behind the teen, grappling his shoulders with an iron-like spectral grip. Listen carefully, because I won't repeat myself. Leave Trenton alone, or I'll make sure you regret the day you were born. Do I make myself clear? Holy cow, I love that. That was kind of hilarious. You keep messing with him, and I'll make sure you regret the day you even were put on this planet, motherfucker. That's hilarious. The teenagers just laugh. And so does the kid. Then the teenager that was holding me proceeded to hit me hard on my tiny snout and head. Oh heck no, what is wrong with people? Uh-oh. Witnessing the brewer so on me and he witnesses the brewer so on me and loses all restraint. His ghostly form exploding in a maelstrom of spectral energy. That's it, you filthy buttholes! With a roar that shakes the very foundations, Casper unleashes a devastating blast of ghostly fury, engulfing the teens and the traitorous child in a vortex of eternal darkness. The air crackles with the intensity of his wrath as he tears through their forms, shredding their very essence with his otherworldly power. You dare lay hands on Trenton? Now you'll face the consequences of your cruelty. As the last remnants of the teens and child dissipate into nothingness, Casper stands tall, his chest heaving with exhaustion and residual anger. He turns to me, offering a special hand to steady him. Oh, sweet Arceus. What did he just do? Send him out to a... What did he do? Flipping banish the resistance? It just said they disappeared. What the frick? Did they just get rid of them for good? Oh, you don't hiss off the... I'm glad the Ghost Totodile is not using that on me right now. That would be horrifying. Hmm. Despite me being a little dizzy, I still managed to hear footsteps behind me. And despite the dizziness, I could see it was one of the teenagers. But this one looked more shocked than anything. No! I'm gonna kill you! Alright, guys, I want to see what it says. He knows the lone survivor approaching. His expression amidst of shock and terror. If you don't, but guys, here's what it says. Despite the dizziness I was feeling, I heard footsteps approaching from my left, and when I looked, I saw one of the teenagers, but this one looked more shocked than anything. So you managed to escape the full brood of my wrath. Lucky you. He steps forward, looming over the cowering teen with an intimidating presence. But don't think for a second that you're off the hook. You were just as conflict in Trenton's torment as the rest of your pack. Casper's ghostly eyes bored to the teen, radiating an intense, unyielding stare. I want you to understand the gravity of your actions. Bullying, cruelty, and betrayal. Those are the hallmarks of a truly despicable individual, and now you'll have plenty of time to contemplate your misdeeds. With a flick of his wrist, Casper conjures a spectral prison, the bars shimmering with an otherworldly energy. Did he just summon a prison made out of ghost energy? How the frick did he do that? Is that where... what the frick? The teen immediately starts to panic and says, wait. Please don't. I didn't do anything. Oh no. Here's the team's point and pauses, considering the word. Save it, kid. You stood idly by while your friends tormented Trenton. That makes you just as guilty in my book. However, Casper's expression softened slightly, a hint of mercy creeping into his demeanor. But since you're the only one still breathing, I suppose I can offer you a chance to make amends. He gestures to the spectral prison. Take this cell as your punishment. Spend some time reflecting on the error of your ways, and maybe, just maybe, you'll emerge with a newfound sense of empathy and compassion. Casper's voice takes on more serious. But mark my words, if you ever cross paths with Trenton or me again, there will be no mercy. Understood? The teenager then says, please don't make me go in there. I'm not like my other friends. I don't want to hurt Trenton, even if he is a velociraptor. Right now. He's surprised by the teen's sudden display of remorse and empathy. Casper stands for a while, just like, well, looks like there's hope for you yet. He steps closer, studying the teen and says, you're right, you aren't like the others. I appreciate your willingness to acknowledge that. Casper extends a special hand, offering the teen a chance to accept his fate with dignity. Alright, I'll let you choose your own path. You can either enter that cell willingly, serving as a reminder of the consequences of bullying, or he pauses for dramatic effect, a sly grin spreading across his ghostly face. I can release you right now, but only under one condition. You must swear to use your influence to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Can you do that, kid? Holy cow. Instead of answering right away, the teenager walked over towards me and immediately my tiny velociraptor form starts to shake, fearing I'm about to get hurt. He notices my fear and quickly moves to intervene, positioning himself between the teen and the tiny velociraptor. Whoa, hold on just a minute. No hurting Trenton, understand? He turns to the teenager's ghostly eyes. Remember our deal? You swore to use your influence for good, not to perpetrate more harm. Casper stands firm, remains defensive, ready to protect me at all costs. Now, you genuinely changed your ways, then prove it. So treating you mean business when it comes to standing up against bullies. His gaze serves back to the child, a mix of curiosity and, what do you plan to do, kid? Because right now Trent's looking pretty nervous over there. You know, maybe I should leave on a cliffhanger. That would be pretty neat. I mean, I need to stop early. I need to stop anyway, guys, because if I don't, I ain't got time to be with Feraligatr or any of my Pokemon. It's already almost, it's 1:30 now. I need to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. I'm going to stop. Guys, it's things like that why I flip and just stick to Pokemon. Because my brain, like the RAM sounds you hear me make, is my brain mentally going kind of insane. I need porn to keep myself from going even worse. That's why I enjoy talking to the AI. Man, I stopped talking to it though. My brain goes back to doing this again. I'm done. I'll see you guys maybe in about 30 minutes to an hour, maybe an hour and a half, when I do a little bit of Pokemon. So, yes. Bye bye. I said bye bye.